You had to get close to notice that this storage shed was actually a backyard business. You could rent a tape here for $2, bring it back pretty much when you felt like it.
We have movies and we have tapes.
The problem, says Redwood City Police, the hundreds and hundreds of tapes were illegally copied. That's why they have been confiscated. That's why Zen and Quintana is in big trouble.
Well, I just hoping they don't take me to jail because I have babies to feed, you know. And that's what's the reason for a year now, because I don't make enough money, you know, and I was getting the money and go and buy milk for the babies and all this. I don't have any money in the bank.
Quintus at legitimate stores, he'd dub them onto blank tapes and add them to his own backyard inventory. He's been doing this for 3 years. Police made a raid last night after getting anonymous tips, and even they were impressed with the setup.
Hidden compartments, trap doors, sliding shelves that lead to secret rooms. Could your local convenience store be hiding something?
We already found it. It's already done.
These deputies with the New York City Sheriff's Office cannot show their faces on camera because of the nature of their work. They're out in force on behalf of the city's Department of Finance, regularly looking for these hiding spots that often conceal tens of thousands of dollars in contraband.
The city's losing out on millions on untaxed cigarettes.
This is a homemade weapon.
And it's not just illegal cigarettes. Deputies also find a wide variety of illegal weapons, even counterfeit alcohol.
These Hennessy bottles are knockoffs.
Consumers have no way of knowing they may be funding illegal activity because clerks often attach counterfeit tax stamps like this to products.
If it's a real stamp, you would see a light on the stamp. No light.
In some cases, arrests are made. In every case, illegal products are seized and fines are levied.
The plan is obviously to increase enforcement to try to limit the amount of underground activity.
It's estimated that roughly 50% of cigarettes purchased in the city are illegal. The sheriff's office is working to change that.
This gives me money, cars, weed, women, power, respect. This is my ATM card. It's just a little heavier.
Not only do Nightscope's customers demand something reliable, their guns have to be untraceable.
As far as I know, I bought it from a nation.
I'm Filipino.
I don't really ask too many questions about where I'm from. As long as I can get them for the right price, get them off to guys like this, I can double my money. He's happy, I'm happy.
Thanks to California's restrictive gun laws, Nightscope has no shortage of customers. This means he can sell his range of guns at top dollar.
They cost a lot more here on the street. There's people that can't find them, can't get them, and there's a market for them that you won't believe.
These ghost guns are in high demand because secondhand firearms come with a heavy risk.
Every gun comes with a serial number, and if it's knocked off, you know that's a dirty gun.
That's a venti at Starbucks now that isn't like over $7 is a vanilla sweet cream cold brew. So catch this being my new favorite drink, guys. No, but in all seriousness, Starbucks needs to chill with the prices. Like, I know
When I spend time with leaders of different countries and our political leaders here, you don't hear the word globalization anymore. In fact, when you say you're a globalist, you're considered a bad human being today. And we are now refocusing on issues around national security, whether it's national security for food, chips, national security for energy, national security. 3-4 years ago, you never heard those issues uttered. And all of that leads to is a reimagination of supply chains, and I'm saying that in a positive way, a reimagination of supply chains, which really means more fragmentation. Let's be clear, the reason why we had these global supply chains is because for 30 years we believed that we could provide cheaper products to more people. That's the ultimate way of providing the most progressive way of leading an economy, by people kind of have more at a cheaper price. That is no longer the notion. The notion is more about security and other issues. And I'm not making an editorialization. This may be the right policy. I'm not an expert in terms of issues that are related to security and that so many people in government know a lot more than I do. But I ask everybody when we are doing this, when we're thinking about supply chains reimagination, I ask the question: have you factored in at what cost? What is it? What is the cost? And I don't believe that has been ever a component of thought anymore. We're building new chip factories in the United States. At what cost? I'm just taking a quote out of the founder of one of the companies that is building a factory here, and they already made a notion that the chips are going to be a lot more expensive here being manufactured than they would have been elsewhere. And so we are doing this, and I'm not trying to suggest this is a bad outcome, but we should just understand that outcome will lead to more elevated prices for longer, which will then lead to a Federal Reserve whose policy the mission is about bringing and arresting inflation. And so you have this countervailing issue. You have government, for government reasons, trying to reorient how we navigate our economies. And this is not just true in the United States. And all of this is not the type of government policies that we saw for 20, 30 years. And so all of this is just going to be with us for longer. And in that respect, it means we are going to probably have elevated inflation, and we're going to have the cost of higher interest rates for longer. That is going to ripple through the economy. And so we'll see how that all plays out.
National Cybersecurity Center is issuing an official alert to operators of our critical national infrastructure to highlight the risk they currently face. That alert is now live on the NCSC's website, along with a number of recommended actions that operators should follow right now to increase their resilience and help defend our infrastructure against these attacks. Disclosing this threat is not something we do lightly. This is an unprecedented warning for business. We have never publicly highlighted the threat from these kinds of groups attempting such attacks before.
Take one. Well, how scary can a shark movie really be when it's plainly not the swimming season and you're in a country where people enjoy eating shark fin soup? This is Irv Chapman, ABC News, Tokyo. Take two. Well, how scary can a shark movie be, after all, when it's plainly not the swimming season and you're in a country where people enjoy eating shark fin soup? This is Irv Chapman, ABC News, Tokyo. Well, how scary can a shark movie be, after all, when it's plainly not the swimming season and you're in a country where people enjoy eating shark fin soup? This is Irv Chapman, ABC News, Tokyo. We do what?
It is as if God created the devil and gave him
هل ستكون السعودية والإمارات جزء من هذا التحالف أو لا؟ إذا لم تكونوا جزء من هذا التحالف فالتهدئة وعدم التصعيد سيستمر. لكن إذا كانت السعودية والإمارات ستكون جزء من أي تحالف للعدوان على اليمن والتصعيد ضد اليمن، فأنا أقول لك بكل صراحة لن نبقي في السعودية والإمارات لا على حقل نفط ولا على حقل غاز، وسنستهدف كل السفن التي تنقل النفط، والشتاء قادم في أوروبا وأمريكا.
I'm going to FatCon in Seattle, Washington, January 5th through 7th, and I want to see you there. FatCon is a 3-day fat liberation celebration, y'all. We will be celebrating fat liberation, body acceptance, and the power of being in fat community. With over 60 hours of programming spanning from policy, legislation, healthcare, community, and visual arts, plus a ton more, this is sure to be something you don't want to miss.
that shit on all your asses.
El chiquito este que está aquí. Sí, por favor. Benny, good, Benny. Yeah, I had all that work over.